Hey friend, if you watched any number of these vlog challenges that I've been doing a 30-day vlog challenge. You can check out the playlist below in the description if you want to see more of this. You may be asking yourself, where are you filming? Like, what is this space that you're in? And it is what it looks like. It's a utility closet. Why are you filming there? It's not a long story, actually. It's a pretty short story. I used to, in the last house we had like a proper office and what I called like a studio. It was just the office, but I had better cameras and lights laid out and all of that. And we had our son, and which was a huge blessing, but we decided to move closer to family after he was born, just to have more support around. And great decision. The house that we're living in right now, just this layout of it just doesn't accommodate a studio or a office. My desk that I work at typically is in our bedroom, which is not the most conducive thing. And maybe someday I'll have another studio. But I was just facing this thing where I was thinking, man, if I'm just waiting around until I have a proper studio or a proper setup or whatever, I'm just never going to make anything. I'm never going to be creative. I'm never going to make any type of videos. And just the way this house is laid out, a lot of rooms are near the baby, so if he's napping or anything, there's no spots there. There's his playroom. There's long, and the short of it is that this little tiny utility room is the only kind of like super private place that I could set up a light and a camera and all of that, and just kind of count on me being able to come back here. Now, I'm just standing here, first off. There's a little chair that I could use sometimes. There's a little light that I put in here that's shoved in the corner. But besides that, let me show you, like, I'm not going to move this camera, but I basically can go this far this way. I can go right here. And, like, that's about it. Like, there's, like, a laundry basket here and all of that. And why am I even talking about this? Well, there are a few reasons. I just want to encourage anyone out there that's feeling like they don't have the right circumstances to make something or create something, that there's a way. You just kind of have to simplify. You might have to lower the bar a little bit, because that's where I've been for so long, honestly, where I'm just always thinking, well, I need this thing. I need this piece of gear. I need this setup. I need this or that or whatever, and then I'll do the thing. And typically, even when I have really ideal circumstances, I still don't do the thing. I still am not creative. I still don't go and make the video. So I just knew that I needed to lower the bar. I needed to figure out a thing that made it repeatable, that made it sustainable, and I just needed to not care. Yes, this is not a pretty studio by any means. This is not the fancy YouTuber thing with like neon lights and cool depth of field and all of that. So this is a very rudimentary setup that I have to build up and down whenever I'm wanting to make something. But by doing that, by just not caring as much and being okay and being like, yeah, I've got a little saw on the wall, and this thing, you can see that there's like duct tape all over that guy. There's a water filter on the wall. There's like, if I'm just okay with that, it means I can make stuff, you know? This little room is where I'm making most of the content for this challenge, because it's where I can make it. And it's just a private little space, and I'm relatively new to this, and I don't know. I'm not like a classic vlogger, and we will talk about that probably in a future video, but I'm not one to just like hold my camera up and talk in front of a bunch of people. Like, I just don't really like that. So having this little space that's kind of shut in and private and closed, it's working, even if it's not the most cinematic. So let me know in the comments what's your favorite aspect of this backdrop here. Let me know if you've run into similar things that you feel like are holding you back from creating and making videos. Maybe you can also, along with that comment, share like what's a step that you're going to take to try to lower the bar, to try to simplify things so that you actually can. Because I'm guilty as anyone of making excuses of, oh, once this happens, then I will make stuff. Once I buy this thing, I'll make stuff. And Yeah, like there's certain tools that you need to get started, but they sell like wireless mics that are $40. You've got a cell phone. Like there's so much that we have access to these days to start creating. So I just hope this is encouraging to someone who might find themselves in a situation where they're like, I want to make stuff, but I just have nowhere really to film. And you might have somewhere that looks a little better than this. But if you don't, maybe it's just not the season, and just give it some time and just try to squeeze the creativity in the little moments of time. I'm a dad now. There's not a lot of time. So I have to pick and choose and find little pockets where I can do something like this. Thanks for checking out the little tour. It's a pretty cool place. And that's all I got for today. So thank you for your time. I'll see you in the next one.